So this is about the 1966 Football World Cup. Now, football in here is what we call in America soccer. Okay, but most of the countries, I think they call it football. So I just keep that name. So the Football World Cup takes place every 4 years. It's similar to the Olympics, right? In a different country. In the summer of 1966, took place in Wembley, London. The winner of the tournament, it keeps the trophy. In this case, is the Jules Rimet Trophy for 4 years. So after the 4 years, they have to return it, and the next winner will keep that trophy. Now, if any country wins the tournament for a third time, that country keeps the trophy forever. Okay. Now, if we look at the stamps on that tab on the right side, this is from Hungary, the first stamp. So in this stamp, you see on the left, this is Jules Rimet. He was the president of FIFA, that International Federation of Football Association, during that the first World Cup. So that was in 1930. But all the stamps in here are from 1966, right? So then you see that the soccer ball, and then you see the trophy. The trophy is that is the Greek goddess Nike, that personifies victory in sports, in war, arts, all type of victory here. Actually, the first trophy, the first time when they use the trophy, they call it victory. And many years later, in honor to that President Jules Rimet, they rename it to Jules Rimet Trophy. In the stamp below, this is from Ghana. So it's just, you see, in this case, actually, it says soccer in here. World Soccer Cup competition 1966. And then you have Congo, Democratic Republic. So many countries issue stamps of this soccer event. Same thing as the Olympics, similar to the Olympics. Now, if we continue reading on the left, the same year, 1966, Stampex took place in March 1966 at Westminster Central Hall, in London. And one of the presenters was Stanley Gibbons, and they had a display called Sport with Stamps. And then they thought, hey, wouldn't it be great now that the tournament, the soccer tournament is going to be in London, maybe we can borrow that trophy and just display it at the same time. And so they contacted the authorities of FIFA, and they said, yes, but you have to get insurance, and you make sure there is a 24-hour security protecting the trophy. And everything was fine, everybody agreed, and Stampex started. Stampex is this a very important philatelic meeting that takes place in London, and dealers and collectors, they get together and celebrate the stamps, see rare stamps, all type of goodies for people associated with the philatelic. Stampex started in March 19. That was a Saturday. And everything went good. The trophy was there, stamps, everybody was happy. The next day, Sunday, March 20, in this place, in this Westminster Central Hall, also there was a Methodist service, a Christian service. And so, because people were coming to the service, so they can relax a little bit. The security wasn't as strict, to make the service not to worry the people coming to the service. What happened in here, during the 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., somebody stole the trophy. And the there was 24-hour security, I guess was not. Seemed like the people guarding that trophy, they went to get a coffee at that time, and somebody stole the trophy. Okay, big problem. You know, people from many countries were going to attend the World Cup that was going to be in the summer. And so they had to get that trophy back. So right away, they contacted the police. The police contacted Scotland Yard. Scotland Yard said, okay, this is very important. So we need to get this flying squad. This is a special unit that has jurisdiction in different areas so that they can do the right investigation without anybody stop them. Okay, so they interview many people. They talk to whoever was having some information. They receive phone calls, people saying, hey, I think I saw somebody in there that was suspicious. And also they got calls from some people saying, hey, I have the trophy. I stole the trophy, but I want a ransom for that. So many things like that. So it passed several days, but actually they got nothing really. So nothing was helping this police unit to find it. And in the meantime, the FIFA, they were really worried. Said, hey, we're going to look bad, really. No trophy in the World Cup. So secretly, they ordered to make another trophy, identical. Yes, I guess they were planning to use it in case they don't find that one. But anyway, so more or less a week later, I think it was like the March 27, there was David Corbett from South London. He was taking his dog for a walk. The dog is Pickles. He's taking Pickles for a walk. And still inside of his property, the dog stopped at one point and started sniffing something that looked like a package. And David saw that and said, oh, what is that? Maybe it's a bomb. So it took him a little bit before trying to look into that package. There was wrapped in all newspapers. And so he decided to look at that package, and he saw that it was the trophy. So right away, he went to the police, and the police immediately they thought, okay, he's a suspect. You know, he probably is the person who stole that. But he got an alibi, and they said, okay, fine, you can go. And eventually, actually, he got a reward for finding the trophy. And Pickles actually became the Dog of the Year. Some canine association in England named it the Dog of the Year. He was in a couple of movies, some TV shows, newspapers all around the world. You know, so he became he was famous. Okay, so now they have the trophy, and then comes the World Cup in July, right? Now, if we look at the stamps at the bottom, the first stamp that you see on the left was issued actually in June, so before that tournament, right? So this issued by England, and then England actually won that tournament, so they reissued the same stamp with overprint England winners in August 1966. And on the stamp on that all the way to the right, you see the Queen actually presenting the trophy to Bobby Charlton, who was at that time the captain of the English team. This is from Gibraltar stamp. Okay, so everybody was happy. The trophy, England won the tournament, but still there was a question: who stole the trophy? They didn't know that, and it passed more than 50 years. I think it was to 2018. 2018, there was this journalist who decided to investigate again, try to figure it out, who actually did it, right? And seemed like he found the right people who did it. He got enough evidence to pinpoint who did it. But actually, whoever did it was dead already. So nobody ever was convicted or went to jail at all. But there is one more point of information here. So 4 years later, Brazil wins the World Cup for a third time. So this is 1970. So winning the third time, they can keep the trophy in perpetuity.
So what did the countries who won the World Cup after 1970 do? They never laid their hands on the trophy at all?
No, not on that trophy. Not on that trophy. That's correct. That's correct. So the FIFA created another trophy, and that trophy, that was a beautiful trophy. That trophy was only for display. So they always give a cheaper replica to the winner. In 1983, somebody stole the trophy from Brazil, and it never was recovered.
Ah.
So it was lost forever. That's pretty much it.